Hello, everyone. This is GMC 5150. Um, I've been trying to cut this field down, and sometimes, some things come to your mind, and of how things in this world are. Sometimes when we let sin come into our lives, they can be just like these weeds and this bramble that you see before you. And sometimes when you have to try to get things out of your life, it's very hard. It's very uh, uh, laborious to do so. And sometimes I've also kind of just thought about like how our country has gone of letting homosexuality, letting all these things uh, infiltrate our country and permeate the mindset of our people and everything. And the Word of God makes it very clear that that you are to remove sin out of your life and from your country. And sometimes it can be very hard and sometimes very painful to do. And but I see this country, if we don't start cleaning up the bramble that's in it, it will eventually take over everything else. Because I kind of see it as like if you look across the fence there, the yard is kept up. It's manicured. It's not out of control, and everything looks good and it's orderly. As opposed to this, as you can see, all the thorns and thistles and the hackberry bushes that are there, and they tend to just tear up everything. Uh, I've done this so far. I've from that one cedar tree that you see right there on up to this position. I've worked on it 3 days, and it's very hard to do because I have to get rid of the brush and everything else, and I've put it on the pile to be burned. I've the gathered the tears, if you will, to be burned later, and it's going to take me a little while. But as I was doing this, I just kind of seen how this is how our nation is, and how sometimes we can look at it how ourselves, how we are, because our country has let all this bramble come up, homosexuality, abortion, the list goes on, to where we're doing all kinds of wicked things in our country, and we're so involved in everything else that it's hot. It's really it takes a lot of hard work to get rid of it, and it is possible, but it's going to take some work from God's people to do so. And you're going to have to start standing up and trying, your best to get all the wicked things out, the bramble, the briars, and everything out of your life. Because if not, they will take over just as much as like right here. And to get rid of them, you've got to do one of two things. You either got to cut it out and mow it down, or burn it. And I think the latter is coming in the last days, and it's probably not too far along to where that will be what will happen. I see God doing that when He comes again to judge the world, that He's going to throw fire at it, that He's going to burn the bramble as it stands. Instead of us, if we had done our jobs to cut the bramble out and to cut it down and get rid of it, and He will do it in one fell swoop. But I thought I would just share that with you today. Thank you, and God bless you.